Okay.
Let's go!
Hi everyone. This is what our little screen looks like today. Wall of infinite mirrors. All right. So today I am joined here by Turn Left Ava.
What's up?
Hi. And today we are doing a little thing where we just thought it'd be cool to just like answer a bunch of would you rather questions that we got here. We already started a couple of them, but to keep it fresh, we're just gonna keep going down the list of the ones that we had. Does that sound good?
Hell yes.
All right, cool. All right, here's what it is. Would you rather be famous when you are alive and forgotten when you die, or unknown when you are alive but famous after you die? We just answered this one, but I'm gonna ask it again.
Famous while alive, because that sounds fun.
Right, because you made a good answer when you were just like, oh, like if you're gonna die anyway, you might as well enjoy that fame itself. It wouldn't mean anything to you if you are dead.
Exactly.
I'm gonna play the role of like, okay, unknown when I'm alive, but famous when I die, because I like the idea of having that sort of fame where it's like, oh, after Noah Huerta died, we looked in his room and he had this one little thing that ended up being the cure to COVID.
True. That's a good point.
Yeah, it was in his underwear. I don't know why, but something like the cure for penicillin, Ava. No, sorry, the creation of penicillin. Not penicillin's not a
cure for penicillin. Oh god.
I will tell you, my mother is actually allergic to penicillin. I'll tell you that much.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she would need an EpiPen as her cure. Would you rather go to jail for 4 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible that you did do, but you always live in fear of being caught? I'm fine with living in fear of being caught, straight up.
I mean, if I choose that option, I know I'm not going to get caught, because I just didn't get away.
Okay, so for the consequence there, right, it has to be like, imagining that you are straight up like, you did something fucking horrible, and instead of going to jail for somebody else, you fucking hid your evidence, you got away scot-free, but because the severity is there, you will never know if you ever get caught. You just straight up don't. Like, you're always gonna be you're gonna be scared walking into any police officer place ever, just straight up.
So like you get away in the moment, but then you don't know if anybody's gonna find out at a later point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So then I always kind of have to be like watching my back and stuff. Mm-hmm. I don't know, jail? I think about going to jail a lot because I'm often just like alone and having to pass the time, and I'm like, I could do that. Like, or I'll watch somebody who goes in like a sensory deprivation room for 3 days, and I'm like, that seems so easy. So like, plus I feel like going to jail would be helpful to like empathize with prisoners, because then you can just be like, so this is what they go through, and it's only 4 years. Like, I could like write an album in my brain while I'm there, and then like come out with a whole new perspective on life.
Hey, but what the fuck do you think jail is? Holy shit.
I guess I'm imagining solitary confinement.
Yeah, like you might have a roommate. You don't know. You don't really get to choose. Like, you might get stabbed by your roommate.
That's true. Can I do something that's so bad that I definitely get solitary confinement? Oh wait, no, I didn't do anything.
You don't get to choose, but you know it's something that gets you like a 4-year sentence. What do we know that gets you like a tax fraud? Tax fraud gets you like.
Ooh, I would love to do tax fraud. Wait, I'm not doing it. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, well, I don't think I would do good in jail unless I was in solitary, because like I'm like small and like afraid of most things. So.
Yeah. You can bite someone, probably get sent to solitary confinement, but again,
true.
True. But then you'd be like someone else's worst nightmare, and it's like you might you'd be like causing it. I'm fine with literally like shitting the bed anytime the doorbell rings. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with like anytime someone's like, hey, no, fucking I'm fine with that. Yeah. Okay.
That's respectable.
Yeah, so what's your answer?
I don't think I picked an answer. I don't know. I already live in fear of getting caught. I mean, what? What? I didn't say anything.
All right, okay. Fucking nobody's gonna judge you for weed. I hope you know that. Fucking. So, what's your answer?
This is like the hardest one for some reason. I kind of, well, also I don't want to go to jail and be around people, because if we all get COVID, that would suck. So I'll just live in fear of being caught, because I already live in fear of COVID. So that's just like the same thing, basically.
It is, yeah. Yeah. Also, it's like, go to jail for 4 years, and it's like, it's like, that's a whole ass sentence where some people, it's like doing like school again, like fucking, you could like,
True.
One of the benefits is like, you could roll the dice and see if it's one of the prisons that let you do like a school program and shit. You could literally get a bachelor's degree in prison.
That's probably the only way you could convince me to get a bachelor's degree, is if I was in prison. So
fucking, well, here's hoping. All right, fucking, okay, so would you rather live in the wilderness far from civilization with no human contact, or live on the streets of a city as a homeless person?
I would do really bad homeless.
Right.
Because I'm already like stressed out and I live in a house.
Yeah.
So I would do a lot worse homeless. And if I lived in the wilderness, that would be the peace that I have been wishing I had my entire life. I would get lonely. Do I get a phone? No human contact. Does that mean I don't get a phone?
No human contact. You can't. You're literally cast away, far from civilization. No human contact though, so that means like you don't have to worry about like anyone like stabbing you or anything.
Interesting. Well, if I never get to like, contact a human ever again, that kind of defeats my whole like purpose of being alive. So I'm gonna go homeless person, because that actually seems way better, because at least I still get to like maybe have a chance at like doing stuff and meeting people.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay, yeah, I like the idea of just like trying to figure out how to find a job and stuff as a homeless person. So I can figure out how to make that work, because I have seen because when I would work with homeless people in the past, like I would see how some of the homeless shelters make it work, and sometimes there are homeless shelters that just aren't actually helping some of the homeless people there. So in a way, it would help me be more empathetic for homeless people.
True.
Yeah.
Plus, you could probably monetize like vlogging yourself being homeless way easier than like vlogging being in the wilderness and not being allowed to contact people.
You can vlog as a homeless person, because it's like this thing where it's like the government does every now and well, I don't want to say the government does, but like there are nonprofit organizations that hand out phones to homeless people so that they can have something to get a job. Yeah, and it's like a government issued phone, something that's like, pretty like out of date, but it gets a job done. And you could actually, I've seen a homeless person with a laptop and a library router that he carries with him. So it's like a library like rents out portable routers to people. So like you could theoretically, and again, there's somebody in the comments right now already thinking that like, wow, this guy's talking out of his ass. But like, you could, if you like had something to say, you could be a homeless person with a kick-ass YouTube channel. You fucking could.
True.
You could.
Actually, you'd probably get more views that way than if you were just like some like person in a house, because like nobody cares about that. But when you have like an exploitable story, then there you go.
I don't know, because remember the downside though, again, of being homeless is that like it's a whole ass, like you have to carry all your possessions with you without a house.
Yeah.
And like I've seen homeless people where like, I would buy them something and it was like really nice and they thanked me for it, and then like the next day I see him again, I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, someone stole my bag. And it's yeah, so
that would suck.
Downsides and upsides, I fucking guess, but like downsides and opportunities available.
Right.
I would choose wilderness, far from civilization.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, because like I'm a social person, but like I don't like the city. I don't. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm choosing homeless because wilderness. It just sounds like dying. So
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. Yeah.
I love nature and I love being solitary, but if I knew for a fact that no human is ever going to talk to me again, it's like, why am I alive then?
Well, to be fair, you could be like, maybe nobody. You could remember that nobody really wants to talk to you anyway. So like, fucking.
When you put it that way.
Well, I'm just trying to be helpful.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Okay. Would you rather live your entire life in a virtual reality where all your wishes are granted, or just in the normal, real world?
What?
What the fuck? Would you rather live your entire life in a virtual reality where all your wishes are granted, or just in a normal? God damn it.
It's just like, do you want to join the metaverse? Like that's all it's asking.
It is. But like, all your wishes are granted,
But no, they're not, because it's fake.
Well, it's like a virtual reality where like, how like right now technology is at the point where it's like there's still some bugs, there's still some things it can't do, some problems. Like if you ask it to sing Frank Sinatra for you in an AI voice, it's gonna like fuck it up and have a lot of glitches and stuff. It's not going to sound the way you want it to. This is implying all your wishes are granted. Everything you fucking want is there, which again is a constant dopamine cycle, which I hate. So no, I guess I won't go into that virtual reality where all my wishes are granted. No, thank you.
Do I know that it's a virtual reality? Because if I thought everything was going perfect for me and I die thinking everything went perfect for me, I don't really see the harm there.
Look into this camera. Yeah. All right. Okay. So you are.
Wait, didn't I just pick red pilled though? So
Shit.
I'm contradicting myself here.
Oh yeah. For those of you who didn't see, one of the questions was, would you rather be blue pilled or red pilled? Like in the Matrix, and it's like, oh, we'd rather be red pilled, but not like what those dudes on those podcasts are talking about.
Right.
Right. Yeah. We would rather not be like constantly blaming women for our problems.
Yeah.
Right. So okay, me. You chose to be red pilled already, so it's like I'm just living in the normal real world. I would reject the virtual reality stuff because like I've already seen like what like constant like getting everything you want the minute you want it does to you. So yeah.
All right, I'll go with normal real world because I'll just get all my wishes granted here then. Take that.
Woo. Bitch. Own it, bitch. Because you can, yeah. It's okay, I just lost a subscriber saying that. So, anyway. Alright. Would you rather have a horrible job, but be able to retire comfortably in 10 years? Or have your dream job, but have to work until the day you die?
I already plan on having my dream job and working till the day I die, so I'm going with that one.
Okay. So, I understand that. So, a horrible job is like, no, because then I miss out on a lot of stuff in 10 years, Like I don't really want to because to me a horrible job is like 12 hours. You have to work weekends. You don't get to know what your schedule is ahead of time.
Right.
Literally your boss asks you to do shit for his own personal affairs. Also also you have a boss, that's a nightmare to me too.
True.
So yeah, dream job, work till the day I die. If my job is literally my job is my dream job, I think my dream job somewhere along the lines of writing funny stuff and drawing. I can see myself drawing on my deathbed. I can imagine that. and that's fine. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, same. Like, music is something I was already doing before it was gonna be a job, and it's always gonna be something I do whether or not it's a job. So I'll go with that one.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be like on your deathbed. It can literally be like, like you get shot by like 50 gang members.
True. Or like I joined the 27 club or something.
Oh, right. Because again, you do have a point. It's your dream job. You're surrounded by heroin, alcohol. Right. Why wouldn't you? Ah, shit. Fuck. You literally even chose music too. You fucking dumbass. All right. Okay. Ready? Would you rather lose all your memories from birth to now, or lose your ability to make new long-term memories?
Ooh. I think I would have to go with birth to now, even though that would turn me into a baby, but like at least I would have the chance to have a life. If I lose the ability to make new long-term memories, like, isn't that basically just like death? So like I would rather have a chance at life than death.
Dude, some people it's like death, in other ways it's like, what if it's just the same as that movie 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler, where it's like, how fucking horrifying is that movie, by the way? Like you fucking wake up on a boat one day and some dude says, "Hey, honey," you're like, "Oh, what the fuck is this shit?" Did you see that movie?
I've never seen an Adam Sandler movie.
Okay, that's why you're cool. That's what I was wondering. Like, oh, she seems awesome. Like, what's the game? It was just what happened? Fucking. That's why. Okay, that's why you're successful. Okay. Anyway. Okay, listen. Okay, so 50 First Dates, like literally it's about a girl who has long-term memory loss. So it's a woman who Adam Sandler falls in love with. And, he tries having a date with her the next day. And she's like, "Who the hell are you?" He's like, "I just saw you yesterday. What the hell?" And he realizes that she has long-term memory loss. Her family explains it to him, tells him never to date her. And then he tries to date her anyway by creating a new first date with her every single day he meets her.
That's kind of sweet.
And it's so sweet that it's like, it's something that eventually is embedded into her dreams at night as well. So so like they try to admitting her into like a hospital or something, because at some point it's like they don't want anybody dating her at some point, but Adam Sandler still tries to go see her, and she has like these paintings of things that she sees at night, and so she recognizes Adam Sandler right off the bat, but she doesn't know who he is. So he has to explain himself again as who he is and how many dates they've been on. At the ending of the movie is her waking up in a freaking boat, and it like they live on the sea like they said they always would, and she's just like, what's going on? And then Adam Sandler's like, "Oh, hi honey, here's a tape," and the tape is literally like her from like 2 years ago saying, "Hi, you've been married for 2 years to this Adam Sandler guy." and it's like a tape trying to explain that everything she has to fucking explain to herself every morning. And like he passes her Adam Sandler passes Drew Barrymore her own daughter, like a baby, a tiny baby. It's like, "This is your kid." He's just like, "Oh, what happened?" And that's the ending of the movie. It's like, it's a fucking terrifying thing. Like, yeah, it's sweet for like that 1 second, but then it's like actually terrifying to basically, well, I'm not gonna say it, but like your face. Fucking, well, it doesn't feel like, I don't think a person can consent if they don't like know. True. That's what I was trying to
That's a good point.
That's like, dude, she's hot, but you don't have to like, that's it.
Oh god.
That's it. You don't have to do that, all right? Okay.
Yeah. For some reason, the prospect of like having to like make a tape of who I am and then relearn it every day sounds kind of fun, but I don't know if that's just because there's something wrong with me.
You have other problems and dementia.
Yeah.
Yeah. The worst part is that the family has to like recreate the same day for her every day. Like they can't really move on as people. It's kind of hard for them to do that because they have to recreate the same day of her dad's birthday. At the end, they watch The Sixth Sense. They have to rewatch the same movie and rewatch. They have the same reactions. Be like, "Whoa, yeah, crazy, huh?" Because they don't want her to go into shock after the accident. I think that's why they put it. That's why they put her in the hospital, because Adam Sandler kept reminding her of who he was, making a new memory.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway.
Well, now I never have to see that movie, so thank you.
Yeah, of course you don't have. It's actually Alpharad has like that whole thing where he's just like, it's actually a fucking terrifying movie. I'd rather lose my memories from birth to now. You know, just a lot of shit I want to forget. Just fucking a lot of shit that I would love to remember. A lot of shit that I don't want to forget. But I still have a lot of good things now, and if they all came to me, then I'll just let them come to me. You know.
Yeah. Can I prepare and like make a whole diary and then lose all my memories and then like once I learn how to read again, read the diary?
If you want your life to be Memento, then sure.
True.
Do you know that movie?
I have seen that movie.
Okay, cool. All right, if you want,
it's one of the like 4 movies I've seen in my life.
Oh fuck. Because it's like I said, oh fuck. It's like now I have to guess the next other 3. We'll figure it out.
We'll get there.
Thank you to those listening still now. It's amazing that you were here to see me recap 50 First Dates. Don't know why. Fucking. Okay, ready? Would you rather always be able to see 5 minutes into the future or always be able to see 100 years into the future?
So with 5 minutes into the future, be a superhero. With 100 years, you could see how the future of humanity will change based on choices made today. That's kind of like going God mode, which I'm not opposed to.
Okay. Again, like if you're okay with being the babushka lady, fucking what's her name? That one lady who tried to predict the future on everything, the sage. That one. Okay, not Nostradamus. Baba Yaga.
Cassandra? No.
Baba Yaga, I think. Oh, Baba Vanga, the Bulgarian psychic. She was blind, but she could see the fucking future.
Whoa.
Yeah, some of her predictions have come true.
Wow.
Yes. But like, I don't know, like some people's predictions and stuff are just like the world will be connected all one day. And it's like, well, yeah, no shit.
Yeah. Just study the patterns.
It's like, yeah, I mean, everybody's trying to mail everybody once they figure out a very convenient way to make it faster. No fucking shit. Yeah, okay. All right, I'd rather see... I don't want to fucking see 5 minutes into the future. I'd rather just see 100 years into the future. This is be able to, not like you're constantly getting visions constantly.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, like you can turn it on whenever you want.
So like 5 minutes into the future might help me more practically in my life. If I get to see 100 years, can I see everything up to 100 years or just 100 years?
100 years into the future. It has to be like the year 2124.
Well, then that's kind of like arbitrary, because like what if everything goes to shit right after that? Like what if like a meteor hits the earth and it was like I could have just been like having fun, but instead I had to become like a soothsayer. So maybe I'll go 5 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Pretty clear, yeah. Makes sense, yeah. Like also like if like there's an atom bomb that happened in 22, it's like, well shit, I wasn't there to see, I wasn't paying attention.
True.
Yeah. Or if, yeah, it's like, you know, like that also like gives you some like fucking nihilism right there. You're just kind of like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh, what the fuck am I gonna do? I was gonna go write a book.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right, would you rather be forced to kill one innocent person or 5 people who committed minor crimes?
So 1 innocent person or 5 innocent people?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Down with crime. I think crime isn't a real thing. But that probably doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because it's like, killing 5 people who committed minor crimes, it's like, I don't know if we get to choose what those minor crimes are. It's like, are those crimes like crimes that we get to be like, oh, we would agree that these are like bad things.
Right.
Or did they just have jaywalking one time?
Yeah.
So, Officer Ava.
Oh God, no.
Come on. No, you have to choose. I have your body cam on. Are you eating them?
No, I was trying to snort like a pig.
That was funny. I thought so. I thought that. I just didn't. Yeah, okay. Good to know. All right, continue.
Well, I'll go with 1 person because that's better than killing 5 people.
Yeah. I have someone in mind. So, like,
Are
fucking,
they innocent though?
it's like, you're not really supposed to have anyone in mind. So, but like, I feel like if you do, like, chances are they're not that innocent. Fucking, like,
true.
Like, there are things that are legal that should be illegal, like stalkers, like straight up, like,
true.
yeah, like those guys should be in jail, but the police won't do anything, Yeah.
Fact.
Would you rather work very hard at a rewarding job or hardly have to work at a job that isn't rewarding?
Again, if my job is music and I work hard at it and it's rewarding to me, then I'll do that.
Yeah, I think it's good for me to work hard. So, I guess I'll choose the rewarding job.
I will say, if it's like hardly have to work, that would be really nice because if I like get good money from it and then I can just do music as a hobby and not have to worry about it being like, I have to make an album that makes money or otherwise I'm gonna be, out of money, then I'll do like the nice job that I don't have to care about and then also do the music because then I'll have like not be all stressed out from the job because I hardly had to work.
Whatever, right? Yeah. Because like, yeah, like I understood. I was thinking about that too. But like, honestly, anything in my day is enough to stress me out. Straight up, just like fucking, you put me in a class where all I have to do is listen to movie notes. Dude, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, so rewarding job. Okay. Would you rather have a criminal justice system that's already gonna be fucked up? Up. Would you rather have a criminal justice system that actually works and is fair, or an administrative branch that is free of corruption? Ah, fuck.
I think criminal justice system shouldn't exist and should be a different system altogether. So I'll go with the administrative one.
Okay, administrative branch free of corruption. Okay, I think an administrative branch free of corruption. I think we'll take a criminal justice system that actually works. I would take that because right now, like, some of the biggest cases in history that have decided precedents over like what we find legal and illegal in our country now have been like Supreme Court cases, have been like New York Attorney General cases, things like right now they're trying to throw Trump in prison, and if our criminal justice system worked and is fair, he would be in bars, behind bars for like years already. So he'd be in jail. An administrative branch that is free of corruption is like, I think we can work against the corruption if our criminal justice system actually worked.
Interesting.
Yeah, because then we could actually throw those people in jail once we catch them. Like, that would be a thing I could, like, safely trust, because the biggest problem that we have now is that so many people are just getting away scot-free.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm like #prison abolitions, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the second one, but I respect your opinion.
Yeah. I don't mind people being prison abolitions, because that's not like a bad thing either. I just like haven't really like picked a side on that for it's been a while.
That's fair.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't think that that's wrong. Now.
That's fair.
Yeah, I get you. So, would you rather have real political power, but be relatively poor, or be ridiculously rich and have no political power? Right?
Well, if the latter is true, that means we're no longer living in a... Shit, I always forget the word. Is it plutocracy? What's the one where money...
Oligarchy. Yeah.
If the latter is true, that means we're no longer living in an oligarchy, so I'll go with that because it means that somebody fixed something.
It's basically, because it's like, be absolutely rich but have no political power. I don't know if that means like nobody else who's rich has no political power. There are people who like have political power but are relatively poor. There are. They have like consciences and stuff. They have consciousness, or they have consciences. Whatever, how to pronounce, they have a conscience.
Consciences? Yeah, there we go.
They have consciences. And
whoa, that doesn't sound like a word.
Yeah, they do though. They do have consciences, and they're like, damn, like I have to like actually like think about not do all these insider tradings for money and stuff. I better not be like a fucking sellout. Fucking. So, I've always wanted real political power, because like I still want to like I would make some changes with that. So. You'll be my rich friend. I'll be the political power one.
Okay, if it's in the world you described where other people might still have, we haven't gotten rid of the corruption and whatnot, then I'll go with also having political power, and then we can make changes.
Oh my god, yay.
Collab!
Everybody's gonna have to listen to punk rock now. Everyone's gonna have to listen to our music. Yeah, I think what was tripping me up for a second was that like I liked you fucking. What was tripping me up for a second there was like the whole prison abolitionist thing, because it's like, I really do believe in like the fact that like so many people in prison right now don't deserve to be in prison, and that's just largely ignored every day. So, would you rather have the power to gently nudge anyone's decision, or have complete puppet master control of 5 people?
What the fuck does that mean? I already have the power to nudge anyone's decisions. That's just called talking to people.
Fucking, because like you gotta like say it in like your seductive voice, like me, for example. You gotta be like, hi. No, okay, it didn't work that time, but let me try it again. Hello. Fucking. You gotta wait, okay? Sometimes it works. Fucking. But
that sounded like when you get like a automated thing that's like, hello, nobody is available at the phone right now. Please leave your message.
God damn it. Well, I think those things are pretty convincing, honestly.
That's true.
So listen, I like the idea of nudging people's decisions way more than complete master puppet control. That is so much responsibility. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I mean, 5 people, you can't even get anything done.
Yeah, I have to like choose very specifically like 5 people. Like, is it 5 people that I know? Is it like 5 people? Do I choose? Do I wake up one day and I just have like a little voodoo doll and I don't know who it is, but it looks a little bit like Obama? And That would scare the fuck out of me.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So I choose gently nudging people's decisions, but like, I guess it's like we're a bit more like convincing.
Influential, yeah.
Yeah, influential.
Okay, I'll go with that too.
And like, you already have it. You fucking scare me when you're like, oh, I already have that ability.
No.
Like I do it to people all the time and force them to make bad decisions.
No.
Fucking all right. Would you rather live in a utopia as a normal person or dystopia where you are the supreme ruler? What the fuck do I get out of that?
What kind of a question is that?
How the fuck would I get any benefit as a dystopian supreme ruler? Like, oh yes, I own the last water bottle in existence. Fuck, dude, I don't get shit out of that. What the fuck?
Bro. Would you rather have everything be awesome or everything suck? Like,
I'd rather be a normal person in a world where, literally, you know, I don't need money. I can get it if I wanted to, but wow, I don't need it. Wow, that's kind of nice actually. What?
Yeah.
Wow. Wait. People are just free. Oh my God. That's like everyone gets to like be free and stuff. Oh, that's awesome. Wow, that's cool. Wow. They caught that supreme ruler guy. Nice. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Fucking.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So 240. Would you rather snitch on your best friend for a crime they committed, or go to jail for the crime they committed? Holy shit.
I just watched a Cheers episode about this yesterday because I've been watching Cheers with my mom because it was her like show that she watched in the 80s and now she's showing it to me. Would you rather snitch on your best friend? It depends what the crime is and how long I'm going to jail.
Okay.
Because if they murdered somebody, that's not my best friend anymore.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a crime that your best friend would like actually commit. Let's put it that way.
That's again like weed, which isn't even a crime anymore in most places.
Right. Yeah.
So
yeah. So it'd be like you go to jail for like a year for like weed or something, or like 6 months.
I was gonna say something fucked up. I was gonna say I'll go to jail for them for a year because then they're gonna be indebted to me for life. But that's not nice.
Which is a different kind of prison you're already sending them to.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So I think like if I put it in my example too, my best friend would probably be like, he'd probably commit the crime of like probably tax fraud, and I don't want to go to jail for him.
Fair.
And if he did it and he knows he did it, you know, like, and I have to be like the snitch, fine, I guess. Like fucking, I guess I'd rather just, you know, actually sometimes it might even depend on my mood too. Like, you know, do I want to go? Like, do I want to go to jail? Like,
am I feeling jail right now?
Right, like what you just said. Like, you know, no, I think I want to go to jail. You know, just be able to like, you know, relax and be in one of those.
Yeah.
Be in one of those nice isolation chambers. You know, like I'm sure it's like that everywhere. Oh my God, like fucking.
Exactly.
Like you made it sound like it's like a nice vacation.
No, literally no.
You're somehow like prison abolitionist while also being like, wow, it sounds nice.
It's because I want it all to myself.
God damn it. I would choose snitch on my best friend because like I can snitch. It's fine.
Yeah, if it's a bad crime, I'll snitch. If it's something chill, I'll go to jail for him.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Okay. All right. I feel like you just did snitch on them, by the way, by saying like, "Oh, what would they do? Weed?"
Whoops.
Yeah. Okay. So, would you rather be born again in a totally different life, or born again with all the knowledge you have now?
Born again with all the knowledge I have now. I want this so bad. I think about this all the time because then I get to like I just get 20 extra years to get a head start. I could be like the world's greatest prodigy, right? Like, come on.
So
Come on.
Here's the thing though about that. I think about that a lot, but then I also think like, I was basically asking like if I could have a chance to do it all over again, and it's like, that's not really like, that's not a fair thing to do to myself. It's like, you know, it's at that point, it's like there are reasons why, like when you're depressed and stuff, therapists ask you if you feel like you could have the chance to do it all over again, would you? And they're like, and if you say yes, that's a sign that you're like very depressed. And I think what that means is that there are things in your life that you don't like, that you're just always going to run into. Like there are mistakes you're always going to make. Like I'm probably going to be, hell, like you might even have that feeling. Like you might be like a 20-year-old in a baby's body that actually might be struggling with the fact that you can't walk, you can't even talk to anybody, but you are aware that you can't, and that is a fucking nightmare for like the first 5 years of your life. And like you might be like a 10-year-old that's like, you know, I want to go do this now, and your dad's like, what? No, what the hell is wrong with you? No, you can't drive. Fuck stupid.
That's true.
Yeah, it might actually be more torture. It might actually lead to more mistakes. Things that like, and again, knowing what you know now, when you're like, again, like, has anyone ever thought that, like, again, how big of a role hormones play into what you're thinking? Like, okay, you start over again as like a different baby with the knowledge you have now. It's like, ah, man, you're like 10, you know full well that like, you know, trying to be friends with everybody is a, you know, dumb idea, stupid. Trying to be friends with everybody in third grade, you know, it's, you know, it's not, you know, you either make some friends or you don't. And then you see like one pretty girl and you're like, and then you're like, well, now that I'm like smarter, I don't know what will get her, like, and you'll just be like twice as more hateful of yourself if you ever make a mistake. That is a possibility.
That's interesting. See, I feel like I would have the opposite experience because I'm assuming you're born into the same parents because of what it says, like you're born into the same life, same school and all that, like all the decisions that your parents make for you are going to be the same. So it's like my biggest problem in life is that I didn't know I was autistic my whole life. So now I can just go through life knowing I'm autistic and just like win the game. Okay.
So like, I'm pretty sure people have been trying to tell you that, but we'll talk about that later. So I'm thinking you have a really good point about the whole born again thing. It's same life, but you just have the knowledge that you have now. But you know what? I don't want to do it all over again. I would choose the born again with the knowledge I have now, only because it's my current life and I put a lot of work into this life, and I'm actually happy with my life now, and that's a thing that I've actually tried hard to like actually accept it, and I don't want to like take a totally different life, you know? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
I respect that.
It probably means I'm still going to be like suffering for the same reasons though, so whatever. Yeah.
That's okay.
Being bisexual takes away like 50% of your happiness. I so promise you. I cannot express how many times I've had this conversation.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like people think it means you have double the options, but no, man. It just means you're sad all the time.
It just means you have double the not options.
Right? It just means you get rejected. It means you get rejected by quite literally everyone. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
And then you have friends that are like, oh, I don't understand. Why are you single? Oh my God, you're so nice and funny and pretty and smart. And they're like, dude, you're so nice and pretty and funny and smart. And like, fuck. And it just like neither of them fucking want you. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. So, would you rather all conspiracy theories be true, or live in a world where no leaders really know what they are doing? Oh my.
Once again, the latter is already what's happening.
We've already talked about this, you and I. Remember that time where, like, I told you, like, the fucking, just a lot of the world leaders met at a summit at the UN and just basically met for global warming, and they basically just all got a quarter and just went, if it lands on heads, we're gonna live. If it lands on tails, like, god damn it. Look,
Goodness.
that was supposed to be like a coy, quirky thing, but like I still fucking hate that even a second was wasted on that shit. Like you guys have the power to literally take trash out of the fucking ocean. Meanwhile, you leave it to Mr. Beast. I fucking hate this.
Oh my god, what does our world come to, man?
I don't know. I want one of the they like all conspiracy theories. I actually want the conspiracy theories one to be true. I fucking want aliens to be behind all this. I want that shit.
That would be fun, except I would feel like really fucking bad for Jewish people. Like, I don't want that to be confirmed for them.
You mean like the Egyptian pyramids and stuff?
Well, and just also that like every single conspiracy theory somehow turns into anti-Semitism.
Yep. I was exactly gonna think that too. I was gonna say that too, because that's what I like imagine. Because so many people keep turning it into that. Yeah. So like, if it's that all those conspiracy theories are true, then like 1% of me, because I'm 1% Jewish, 1% of me is like part demon, and I can like think about like all the things I can do to like save the world with my demon blood. Guys, that sounds fucking dude. Every Jewish person I know at least would fucking love it if they were like, oh hell yeah, I'm an alien, hell yeah. Fucking.
All right, actually, you got me reconsidering.
They'd be like, oh man, I want to turn on the death laser now. Let's go.
All right, I'll go with that one then.
I love conspiracy theories. They're really fun. They're really cool. Fucking, but you have a bright head on you if you go straight to if you're like very aware of how conspiracy theories have turned into like actual bigotry. That is like causing more divide in this country, honestly, because it's like honestly, I could be wrong, but I used to genuinely think that like we were in a world where like conspiracy theories were like things you could all gather around and be like, yeah, and the lizard people are gonna take us over. It's like, oh shit, no way. But like a lot of people on the internet got a hold of that and took it further and are like, the lizard people are actually run by the Jewish liberal Jew media, and it's like fucking, it's like a nightmare on 8chan. Like, I don't know if you've seen that. There's like a whole documentary about it actually that HBO had.
Oh wow, I haven't.
Yeah, like the whole 8chan stuff. Because the 8chan stuff is like, I think that's like where conspiracy theories started getting anti-Semitic. Because it's on an anonymous forum where nobody can track how anti-Semitic you are, how racist you are, how sexist you are. So it's like everyone is unfiltered free speech. That's like terrifying.
Yeah.
Yep. So, okay, ready? Okay. Would you rather know all the mysteries of the universe or know every outcome of every choice you make?
Wouldn't that just blow up your brain? Like, wouldn't that like butterfly effect like every single second for the rest of time? Like, I feel like a person would die if they knew the latter. Right,
not to mention it's like, if you have racing thoughts, you can genuinely like really catch yourself in fucking turmoil. Like, your therapist would be like, you can't predict the future, but like
I can.
Right, like that's actually a nightmare. Because like because like every outcome. Oh, okay, for simplicity's sake, Ava.
Yeah.
For simplicity's sake, the outcome of every choice you make Okay. For simplicity's sake, it's like when you make that choice and you have it's like it's not your feeling, it's what you know is actually going to happen. That's like the inner battle you have to make with yourself. You can still have cognitive distortions like, ooh, I feel like if I do this, like, oh, this person will be mad at me. But no, you have to be like, you actually have the knowledge of knowing the truth, which is that if you make this choice to, like, I don't know, say what you want to say, it will have this effect, and you know this, but you have a feeling that it won't, and you just have to like constantly not trust your feelings and gut instincts, which is
now that I think about it, it says every outcome, not like you like learn or realize or have a vision. It's just already in your head.
Yeah.
So that would actually, you just kind of just already know what to do. So that might actually kind of be good. Then you just like know what to do.
I'd rather know all the mysteries of the... Actually, never mind. I shouldn't. Never mind. That's the thing I think would actually blow up my brain. That right there.
Right.
Knowing full well, like, the mysteries of the universe being, like, like, where everything... Because, like, that would actually be chaos. Knowing... Because I've had moments where, like, things that, like, people in the room fucking don't understand. And it's fucking annoying. And it's, like... It's honestly both annoying and it's like kind of gaslighty because it's like you wonder if you're wrong, and it's like, but you're not wrong. You literally just saw this. So knowing the mysteries of the universe would not be how I want to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay. But knowledge is still power, though. I agree.
True.
Yeah. Okay. Would you rather spend 2 years with your soulmate only to have them die and you never love again, or spend your life with someone nice you settled for?
I say soulmate because at least it happened.
Okay. See, I'm still crying over that last sentence. It's like, fucking, because it's a nice rom-com already. It's like, like, settle with me coming this summer. Fucking. Okay, so. Christ, 2 years, soulmate, never love again. Fuck. Fuck. Christ. Love is a beautiful thing, and I think it happen in lots of many ways. So I will choose spend your life with someone you settled for, because they are nice, and I have settled for them, and quite honestly, love is like a lot of things, and it's okay. It's okay to like settle. I think
That is the answer of somebody with a good heart, so I respect you for that answer.
Thank you. Yes, I feel validated. So, like, you choose the 2 years thing?
Yeah, because it's like, you had the best thing ever, and if it's over, all right, it's over. I'll go like work on curing cancer now or something.
right. But like, that's not on my itinerary. So I don't know about you. Okay, but like, yeah, the good heart thing. Like, I didn't know that was like a good heart thing. I guess it was just more like I think about like what takes a good relationship to work, and it's not necessarily love. Like, that's true. Yeah. Like, love is like, oh man, in a lot of ways it's like asking for like an arranged marriage, Yeah. And that's not, and a lot of people, it's not bad to have an arranged marriage. To me, it kind of seems like a dice roll, Yeah. But like a bigger dice roll than like trying to marry somebody you fucking know already. Fucking, yeah. Like that's also a dice roll. Sadly, the dice never fucking leaves. Okay. You ready? Yeah. Would you rather have all corporations know all your computer usage, or the government know all your computer. Both are already kind of true.
Yeah, like I already live in this world.
I don't have a choice. That's the illusion here.
Yeah.
I actually have a choice. We can skip this one. We can.
Okay.
We can. We're gonna do
Let's
it.
skip it.
Okay. Would you rather inherit $20 million when you turn 18? So
I already did.
5 years ago. Or spend the time earning $50 million through your hard work? Well, shit. I don't. Okay, fuck. I guess.
I mean,
Earning $50 million is better than inheriting because of tax.
I guess, but the first one seems very obviously like, then you can just make more money. And like, if you get taxed, then good. Like, I don't know, you still have enough money to live and you get a head start. So I'm going with the first one.
No, but like.
I feel like this is revealing a lot about me. What?
Fucking. Well, because it's like. Well, what do you think it's revealing about you? Because I'll answer my question later.
That I don't like my situation and I would choose the option to get out of it most times.
Okay. See, like, for a lot of people, it's like very like, but that's still like fixing like a short-term answer. When, again, like, yeah, if you get $20 million, yeah, you could do so much with that money to keep you in a sustainable, like, job and stuff. It's just that, like, it seems like the amount of money that like I'm inherited. Like if I'm inherited that kind of money, I don't really know if I can like make the choices that'll make it last. So like I don't really need I don't need $1 billion, and I think 50 million is literally like more than I could ever need. 20 million is more than I could ever need, but it's just that like I'd rather have something more stable with 50 million.
That's fair.
And it could be hard work, like I actually made it in comedy, because like the one example we have is that Netflix gave a comedian $60 million for 5 specials.
Wait, who?
I don't like them, so I won't say their name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Wait, tell me and then cut it out.
Fucking okay. I have to go to the 7 o'clock mark. So okay. Okay. They gave Dave Chappelle. Yeah, 60 million.
Yeah.
And I actually fucking disappointed in that guy, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. Fucking. Because he said the N-word.
You can't cut that out of the video. That's funny.
Well, that's a joke I made beforehand already, but I can't forgive him for that. I can't forgive him for saying the N-word. Like here's a clip of him saying it actually. So that's a joke I would do on my podcast actually.
That's good.
Link here below. Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Okay. All right. Would you rather the general public think you are a horrible person? So again, right now, fucking. But your family is very proud of you, or your family thinks you are a horrible person, but the general public is very proud of you. Again, that's kind of what it's looking like right now. All right, what is more important to you? I think you answered.
Wow, I don't know.
You answered this already.
What?
I think you answered something like this actually.
Okay, but that was different because that was like
Your friends.
That was your family and your friends, and it was think highly of you, not think you're a horrible person. Like that's a big difference.
Yes, yeah.
If my family didn't think highly of me, I could deal with it. If they thought I was a horrible person, I don't know that I could deal with that.
Ugh.
But also the general public, like everybody in the world, that would kind of like make life hard.
Yeah. Duh. So
I don't have an answer for this.
Okay, I think we gotta choose one though. Like we have to.
Fuck.
All right. So
what's your choice?
Okay, you want to hear my choice? All right. Okay. All right. I would genuinely rather have like the general public think I'm a horrible person, because like that sucks, everyone hating you, but like people being proud of you is very empty when they don't know you.
That's a really good point.
It leaves you very empty when like a lot of people are very like happy for you and proud of you, and they just leave as soon as they say that. They don't really like care to see you again or anything. So
that's a very good point.
Yep. And you'd be surprised at the amount of influence you can have in weird ways if everyone thinks you're a horrible person. Like, you could hang around literally like one dude and ruin their career. And just be like, yeah, I was hanging around with Matthew McConaughey over here. And they'd be like, no, stop. That's not how he sounds. But like, all right, you got to choose.
Okay, I'll go with that one because you're right.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. Because like, no, it's like not like without its flaws. The answer is just that like, you know, there's one thing I would rather. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Would you rather fight for a cause you believe in, but doubt you will succeed, or fight for a cause you only partially believe in, but have a high chance of your cause succeeding? This one is hard.
I mean, for me, the latter, like, doesn't make sense, because why would I fight for something that I think could be bad? Like,
It's at that.
I don't want it to succeed.
It's at that point. It's like no. It's like you're asking. It's like if you're a part of like an organization that's fighting for a cause that you like partially believe in. Like if at some point, like maybe you're like at a job or something, and there's like a union organization, and you're down with like the union part, but then they say shit like, yeah, and everyone's gonna get free lunches every day, and you're like, oh, okay, wait, that's okay. Can we change that? I don't agree with that. Actually, I think that might be like wrong to ask for that every day. And they're like, no. And it's like, well, shit, everyone here in this room is only going to think that. And like unions aren't like that. Unions aren't like that. But like, if that's like the cause that you partially believe in, and
Interesting.
And you know that has a high chance of succeeding, but the one you do believe in, prison abolitionism, that one is like, will you be on the front lines or anywhere protesting your heart out for that shit? I would probably, I've had enough of something that I partially believe in, because I've been in with a lot of like college organizations where like we're protesting, and I don't agree with the thing that they just said in mid-protest, and I'm like, oh shit, maybe I should just yeah. But like I don't want to like tell them to like stop, because I believe in like half of what they're saying. So
right.
So but I do want to get behind something I fully believe in, and I think my own problem is like I've always had doubts with me succeeding, so I don't like that I doubt that I'll succeed, but I do want something that I believe in. That fuck it, yeah, I'll just go, I'll just do it. Like maybe, you know, honestly, there is a part of me that thinks like there are some days where I'll choose like the latter. There's some part of me like I'll probably choose that some days, but right now I would choose for a cause I believe in, but doubt I will succeed.
Yeah, I mean, plus the way it words it, like doubt it, like you doubt it, that doesn't mean it won't. That just means you have like your own problems. But I'm gonna go with the first one. Yeah.
I was glad to have Turn Left Ava here on this channel today. Go subscribe to her stuff.
Ava left.
Ava, where'd she go? Fucking, I lost another subscriber there. Okay, but you know what? It's gonna be okay, guys. But hope to see you again someday. Thanks for coming on the show, Ava.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Ava, how are you today?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
I'm literally like out of breath for no reason.
I feel that. Asthma gang?
No.